My boyfriend's sister thinks that she is his girlfriend. Story time. My boyfriend, who we will call Steve, has always been very close with his sister, Amy. And when I say close, I mean close. At first, I thought it was sweet, like, oh, he's such a good brother. But then I started to notice things made me go, wait a damn minute. For example, on our first date, I asked Steve, so do you have any siblings? And he goes, yeah, my sister Amy is my best friend. She is my ride or die. Fast forward a few months and I'm realising that Amy actually thinks she is more than his sister. First, there was constant texts, and I don't mean normal sibling texts, I mean back to back, all day long check-ins. So the check-ins are like, what are you doing? Where are you? Who are you with? Girl, that's my job. So then came the weird little inside jokes and pet names. They made me feel like I was interrupting their date instead of being on mine. And when I mentioned it to Steve, he just laughed and was like, oh, she's just protective. Protective or possessive? So one night we're all out for dinner, me, Steve and Amy. Great, what a fucking ball that is. I casually mention how Steve and I are thinking about going on a little getaway. And tell me why Amy's whole face changes. She's bitter. She's jealous. It's like I told her we're moving to another country without telling her. She straight up goes, oh, I don't think that's a good idea. Steve doesn't like long car rides, remember? First of all, ma'am, why do you know his travel preferences better than I do? So I laugh it off and I'm like, well, we've already planned it, so we'll see. She rolls her eyes and says, guess we'll spend the weekend alone then. Final straw was when Steve and I were cuddling on the couch one night and his phone starts ringing. It's Amy, of course it is. He answers and I hear her go, why aren't you answering my texts? Are you with her again? At this point, I was like, okay, I'm in a love triangle with his sibling. Is this normal? Are most families like this? Because Steve is completely brushing it off. He's like, that's just how she is. So now I'm stuck. Do I say something and risk sounding jealous of his own sister? Or do I let it go and pretend it's normal for a grown woman to act like this, like she's in a relationship with her brother? Help me out here. Is this weird or am I overreacting? No, it's weird, and there are clearly no boundaries between this sibling relationship. I wonder if you can sit down with Steve and be like, I know we think it's all cutesy and whatnot, but it's really starting to affect me in this relationship. I feel like we can't have any quality time with each other without your sister blowing up your phone, ringing to ask where you are. I'm actually concerned that she stalks you.